New information tonight on the mass release of inmates in Morgan County. That's as the sheriff's office scrambles to make more room. WAY 31's Stephen Delcizian joins us live outside the Morgan County Jail with more on who was released and why the sheriff's office felt that move was necessary.
Yeah, Naza, the sheriff's office tells me a lot goes into determining who must stay in the jail and who can be released. I'm told most nonviolent offenders either fail to pay for child support, a fine, or even simply a ticket.
Over the last month, we've dropped our population about 100.
Mike Swafford with the Morgan County Sheriff's Office says his team reevaluated their inmates following Alabama's first confirmed coronavirus case on March 13th.
We have about 600 people in the Morgan County Jail. We can house about 1,000, but once we had our first confirmed coronavirus case in Alabama, we went into action to see what was the guidance that was out there from other states, the CDC.
He says multiple state guidelines and the CDC recommend correctional facilities not only try to manage their inmate population, but also try to lower it if possible. The sheriff's office started contacting judges.
That Monday, we pulled together lists and data that we had, got it to the judges, asked them to review their caseload, and on that Tuesday, they began going over that and determined who could be released and who couldn't.
Swafford says even if an inmate is released, their case isn't thrown out. He says the courts and judges choose who's released by looking at the charges, the person's history, any medical issues, and their flight risk. Swafford says the jail is seeing less revenue now, but not enough to make an impact.
We have less costs because we have fewer people on facility, but then with that we have less revenue to be generated through the inmates being inside the facility. So those two things kind of balance out, but it's something we're watching closely.
Now, officials with the Madison County Jail also tell me they're doing similar things, releasing some of their nonviolent offenders as well. They didn't have an exact estimation, though, of how many inmates they've released at this time. Reporting live in Morgan County, Stephen Delcizian, WAY 31 News.
Thank you, Stephen. The Morgan County Sheriff's Office says last week, Decatur police arrested a person who tested positive for the coronavirus. They were brought to the jail, quarantined immediately, and have since been released. There are no positive cases of coronavirus at the sheriff's office at this time.